Hey, RaS-Metalinfy here with another raw and unedited video, and I'm playing Wreckfest again. I played this before, once before, and do you know what? I really enjoyed the game. I've been playing it a little bit off camera, like I've done a few of the tournaments and stuff in it, and I thought, do you know what? I am going to play it again. It's really fun. It is really fun. Hang on. Like my controller. Oh, I have to click back onto this screen. I need to check if I've got enough to buy a new car. Because I've just completed the amateurs, or lower than amateurs. So these are my cars at the moment. Oh no, these ain't my cars, these are the... So I have 11,000. I need a wagon. I haven't actually got a wagon type car. So that's 8,390. I need a tournament. I've got another tournament that says I need a front wheel drive car, FW. Yeah, but I don't actually see where you're buying them. Oh, actually, I see there. I just noticed it next to it. It says, I don't know why I'm pointing at it down here under the camera. Full size wagon. What a wagon? This is a wagon. I ain't knocked that one yet. What's this one? This would be a full size, I believe. Yeah, look, that's already up into the realms of cannot afford that by a mile. The war wagon, that's a front wheel drive wagon. That's the one I probably want to get. It's like a hearse. Oh, it says coffin on the side of it, fun enough. Yeah, I don't think I need it yet. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go back to the regionals, which I've already completed. As you can see, I haven't maxed out, because obviously there's this one event. Because I haven't got a front wheel drive car yet, so I can't do that one. But I want to show you a couple of my favourite events. I don't know if I've done them in a video before, but I'm going to start with this hilarious lawnmower race. I think I said it before when I played this. I'm going to bring them back a little bit closer to me. My one downside to this game is the loading times. But since I've last played it, I think it's slightly improved. You can see the loading menu in the bottom right corner, whereas before this was probably going half as slow as this, so I think they've improved it a bit, but it's still quite long loading screens, but it's definitely improved, which is awesome, because it's the one thing that frustrated me. Now, so as you can see, everyone here is in on a lawnmower, apart from one guy who they put into a oh god, who they put into a harvester. Now the harvester is quite slow and doesn't really contend with the race, but as you can see there, these cars wipe out very easily. One little tip to the left or right and you're out in this game. So I already jumped through to 3 there. The biggest worry about the harvester is on the figure of 8, because that is where, oh god, Jesus, because that is where it can catch you. Like here. Oh, see, another guy got caught there on the thingy, so I got lucky there. Oh god. Oh god. It's very hard to control. You know you can't like speed. You have to slow down on corners, because if you go too fast, your car will tip. And then you're out. Literally one tip in this and you're out. Lap 3 of 6. I am second. As you can see, the guy is not too far ahead of me. I believe there's only about 5 alive, including the harvester. 5 live. Remember 5 live the drink? Anyone who in Britain. Oh! Remember that drink? I don't know if it's worldwide, it might be. But I used to love 5 live. Used to get it in school in the little cartons. Oh my god, I'm getting close to this thing. Look, we're overlapping the harvester, so we don't... Obviously not worried about him beating us, but... Hopefully he'll catch him. Not me. Oh! Yeah, looks like there's 4 of us left on thingy, and then him who's decided to go off. Oh no, he's going to come back on for me. No! Oh, that's another one. Is that 3 left now? Oh, he's caught. Is he out, the harvester? I don't think he's out. I think he's actually just stuck on something. This is actually the first time I played this race. It took me about 15 times, I think, to complete the race and actually finish it and win it. Because I was just in stitches laughing so much. I thought it was hilarious when I first played it. And also because I just kept getting wiped out on the cross bit. Oh, see, I nearly did. Oh, God. Oh, no. No! Second! No way! No. Alright, I got second, but that's kind of annoying. Got the experience yet. I've already won that race, so it don't matter too much, really. Yeah, look how quick that loaded. Oh, I should be back to 0 on that. Oh, so I actually have to do it again now, Jesus. So I actually have to win it again to get the points on it. Okay, well, I'll do it again. And then the next race is even harder than this. Actually, I might move on to the next race afterwards, actually, that I haven't done, because the one that I was going to show next took me about 30 times to win it. And the fact that if I do it now and then don't win it, I'd have to... God knows how many times it'll take me to complete it again. Come on, this time. Oh, my wheel's damaged already. That's not good news. There's already 4 or 5 out after that first bit. Oh, it's yellow harvester. Stunt. I got itchy head. Oh. Oh, wow. This is one of them games. I think I'm against NPCs, but it uses real players' names, like players from the top scores, maybe, or the top times, because some of the names definitely don't seem like random NPC names. Remember Flat Out? I believe in Flat Out in the old ones, because this is made by the same company. I think I mentioned that before. It's made by the same company that made Flat Out, which I used to love. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage on Xbox 360 was probably one of my most played. I had a small group of like 6 guys, and we used to play it like non-stop. Used to absolutely love it. And when you played that solo, sometimes it put in the names of your friends. I remember that much, I think. There's a few games that done that, where you put your friends' names into... It's like when you played Call of Duty with bots, weren't it? In the old Call of Duties on Xbox 360. If you played with bots, it named them after your friends list. I believe there's three of us left on lawnmowers and the harvester, who's just chilling here. Don't do this again. I thought I was going to get stuck again. Last lap. I have got damage to our front wheels. That's actually hindering me a bit here. But I got the win. That's what I needed. Yeah. Oh, it says actually... Oh, only 4 of us finished. The harvester was 3 laps behind the rest of us as well. It's pretty close between the 3 finishers actually, though. Drinking Pepsi Max today. I always show my drink for some reason. Again, it's just one of them fizzy drinks, no sugar, that I treat myself to every now and then when I've done some... I've been doing a lot of physical. I've been running. My foot's better now, my broken toe, so I've been doing a lot more running and getting out more, and I've been also doing my dad's room from scratch. Like, his room has been empty, abandoned for a while, because he's been staying in another room. So I've been like fully moving everything and refurbishing it, so been a lot of physical work. And t-shirt today, don't know why I always do these things. I'm repping a Game of Thrones t-shirt, which I got years ago in one of the loot crates. So yeah, this is the juniors, the regional juniors. You can see that I completed all these events, apart from that one, which I don't have the car for. So I'm going to move on to the amateurs, which I've only just started. So you can see the amateurs, I've done the first 1, 2, 3 events. I'm going to go on to this one now, which you get a good car unlocked for. Is it a derby? Oh, it's a loop race. Okay, interesting. Cause at least 1500 damage, spin out at least 3 opponents, and beat the full grid of rammers. Okay. Oh, that's making me use one of their cars as well, which is quite cool. It's all the same type of car. I wonder if this ram is front wheel drive. Hopefully. Because it'll be another car that I won't have to pay for. I really need to do some upgrading. I've only done a small bit of upgrading on my first car as well to get me through a couple of events, but I need to fully upgrade some of my cars. So I do have to win him first, but the bonus objectives are the destruction ones. If I remember rightly, it's done over the combined events in this. There goes my phone. If you heard that, that was Nogla, the YouTuber, Dahi the Nogla, who for some reason I have on my my alert tone on my phone. Zepek Gay is in front of me. Zapek Gay. It was this game actually. Well, it wasn't this game. It was Flat Out Ultimate Carnage that caused me to have like a partial hatred of Xbox. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the consoles. I loved Xbox 360 and I loved Xbox One, but they screwed me over because of it. I think it was because on Flat Out Ultimate Carnage, basically, I had my name as Just Linford, which is my first name. So that was my first name I tried to do. I said I tried to do it and it was already taken. So do you remember on the original Xbox when you chose your name, you had a choice? Like if it was taken, it says choose a random name, and it says like they'll choose a name for you. And that hasn't been taken, so I done that. I clicked random name after Linford because Linford was already taken. It changed my name to Erected Linford, which was then my name for about nearly probably 2 years. Erected Linford for some reason on Xbox, nearly 2 years. And then I was playing this game one day when all of I was playing Flat Out Ultimate Carnage, when all of a sudden my Xbox went off, restarted itself, came back on, said my account had been banned for having an offensive name. It had been reported as having an offensive name. So it's obviously it was someone on the game, on Flat Out Ultimate Carnage that I was playing with at the time. Because, well, that was the only game I had been playing for the few days that when it happened. So yeah. So Xbox gave me a name. They chose the name for me themselves. And then they banned my account for it for being an offensive name. Erected Linford. Like, I know it's got a double entendre, it's a bit of a pun, but at the same time, it's not a swear word, it's not a real word. Can you really justify an account being banned for that? And fair enough, I had to wait a day or two and then just rename it. I just had to change the name, which I done random again, which was quite funny. So it would have been funny if I got banned again for that. But yeah, I was literally banned for a name they gave me. Maybe I'm going to win this race. But yeah, that made me really pissed off at Xbox for a long time, just because the simple reason was we used to play this and we used to play Call of Duty. And the stuff I had seen in names, like, I remember Call of Duty gamer tags and stuff like that, like custom-made gamer tags. The stuff I had seen on that, swastikas, naked people, swear words, racism, and the amount I heard and names I saw playing them games, that nothing was ever seemed to be done. Alright, some of them were probably banned in time, but you see them over and over again, nothing seemed to be doing about them. And then Xbox decided to ban my name for being Erected Linford, even though they chose it for me. For like, literally for 6 months, I was so salty at Xbox. And I was still playing, obviously, because I had all my friends playing the game. We still wanted to play and stuff, but yeah, oh man, I was so salty. But let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is that have I got a right to be salty when they chose a name for me and then banned me for that name, saying it was offensive? Even though, come on, erected is not a thing. You erect a tent. I know it's got double meaning, but the buildings are erected when it means put up. It means to thingy. So I know it does have its double meaning, but at the same time, a lot of words can say that. It's one of them things for me, that words being twisted. I've debated on it before. You could say I've had a mass debate about it. Don't ban me for that. But words are twisted so much. The fact that, like, even using, like, the term, like, alright, it's a bit of a controversial one here, but even the term black, the colour black, we know what black is, we know black colour, but it's become linked and synonymous with racism now. Like, you can't say blackboard, you have to say chalkboard, because apparently blackboard is a racist. And it's the people. It's ridiculous to me. That words like that, you can't say. They changed blacked out to whited out because blacked out was racist apparently. But it's one of them things. That's not real racism to me. And there's real racism in this world that needs to be fixed. And when you're going to trivialise stuff and make every little thing that's not racist, then racism's never going to be fixed, because you're always going to find something. And you're always going to encourage it. I think it encourages it by, and the people that the thing is as well, the people that made these things and decided on this probably weren't even like people offended by it. It was people trying to make it. You know, these white people that like spend their whole lives trying to be not racist. Like, I know I'm not racist. I don't have to prove myself every day. There are these politicians and public speakers and people in the media and the spotlight that feel they need to prove themselves. You know, like, you know what I mean? If you hit me up in the comments if you know what I mean. Like I would never. I haven't got a racist bone in my body. Yes, I've probably made some offensive jokes in my time and stuff like that to my friends, but come on, we all have, and it's not race based. It's based on people. I hate people based on people. I don't hate you because of your skin colour. I don't hate you because of your religion. Don't hate you because of your gender. I hate you if you're a dickhead. I hate you if you're not a nice person. That's the reason I'll hate you. My family is very... Well, I'm an immigrant, technically speaking, because my family came over from Ireland. And it was only when my family came over from Ireland, all the signs up on the buildings said no blacks and no Irish. And no children, I think my granddad used to say it was. No blacks, no Irish, no children, no pets or something like that, and no dogs. So my family were treated the same way. Also, you need to remember, like, people talk about slavery. Like, I had a discussion about slavery before. And someone had a massive go at me about it, saying I don't have the right to speak about slavery, this and that, I'm not from my ancestors, blah, blah, blah. And there was loads of Irish slaves. People don't seem to remember that. The Irish were slaves as well. So people don't seem to remember that. Like, there was we need to stop differentiating ourselves because of skin colour and because of how we're raised and all this shit. We need to just, like, I categorise two types of people. People I like and people I don't like. And if I don't like you, it's not because of anything like I mentioned before. It's because you're probably not a nice person. You're probably a dick. And that's it. Actually, I'd say three types of people, because there's people I'd say people I like, people I don't like, and then obviously the in between, people I don't know or people I'm indifferent to. And then there are some subcategories, like people I thoroughly hate, but that's very rare. You're not going to get me hating you unless, like, literally the people I hate are obvious ones, like paedophiles and, like, the severe racists and the Westboro Baptist Church. These people are just pure bigots. They're the only people I actually hate, and hate is a strong term. I don't like to use the word hate, really. And I'm mumbling again, isn't it? I'm babbling on again in the video. Playing a racing game, talking about completely different subjects, but yeah. No, but it's true. Everything I say in my video is honest opinion. And again, sorry if I offend anyone with my opinions, but they are my opinions. And sometimes I do word things wrong. So if I say something and you think that was offensive... Oh, God. If I say something you think, oh, that's really offensive, blah, 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 message me, let me know what I said, and I'll try and explain to yourself, because I'm not trying, I'll try and explain myself to you, I should say. Because I'm not, nothing I say intends to be offensive, but Sometimes you just say things wrong. Like, I'm not the most articulate person. I'm not the most intelligent person, so I do sometimes word things a bit. I've said it before, like when I've discussed religion and stuff. The problem is with this day and age is there's a lot of people that are very easily offended. People are offended by... Some people are offended by the stuff you have the right to be offended by, but there are people that are literally offended by people having different opinions to you, and that's what's wrong with this world a lot of the time. Like, literally, you have a different opinion to someone, and that's offensive to them. There is stuff now I think is going way too far as well. Like, the whole thing now, the gender terms and pronouns and things like this. Like, they're trying to ban the term ladies and gentlemen, which is, come on, that's hundreds of years old, thousands of years old. It's a term of welcome and greeting, whatever. I know there's people now, there are these new genders, and gender is something that I've been on in a massive debate with people, because my opinion is quite... Like, I'll tell you straight up now my opinion. Again, this is my opinion, so I apologise if it offends anyone. Let me know why, if it does offend you, why it offends you, and let me know... yeah, just let me know your opinion on it. My opinion are there are two genders. Biologically, factually, there are two genders, male and female. And there are people born with abnormalities, and I don't mean that sound in an insulting way, like... but there are people born, like females born with more male hormones and vice versa. So there are people that are slightly different. But biologically, they still are one of the genders. And yes, you can have sex changes now to change your gender. And that's fair enough. And I'm fully accepting of people being what they want to be. I'm all for people to be... what they feel comfortable in. So I've got nothing against transgender, I've got nothing against people. I've got friends who identify as opposite gender to what they were born as, I should say. And it doesn't bother me at all. I'm very happy for them, and I'd never ever judge them badly for what they want to be. But I still do believe biologically there are two genders. Yes, we can say there are other genders, and I'm happy for people to, like, identify themselves as other genders if they want to. What is it, binary and stuff like that, and all these other things now. Fluid, gender fluid is like the middle ground. And I'm happy for people, but I think people need to not forget that there are two starter genders like Pokemon. There are two genders that we are born as, and one thing I hate is people now. There are people denying their children their genders, which is not the right way to go, in my opinion. I think the right way to go is let your kid grow up and be what they want to be. Yes, if your kid wants to wear dresses, if your kid, if you give birth to a male kid, if your kid wants to wear dresses and play with girls' toys, or what's deemed as a girl's toy. I never believed in that whole girls and boys' toys stuff. I play with what I like to play with when I was a kid. I never got any points for that because I didn't win it. You actually have to win that. Oh, wow. That is going to be hard. I need to do this because I need to unlock the race again. The car, sorry. Yeah, so I'm always... yeah, for what your kid... Let your kid be what they want to be, but... I can't speak. I'm trying to sound intelligent, have an intelligent conversation. I'm such an idiot, I can't do it. My opinion basically is that your kid shouldn't be denied of his gender, though. If your child is born female or born male, you shouldn't hide that from them. You should tell them. They should know. But at the same time, you should reinforce them to knowing that if they want to wear clothes that aren't specifically made for their gender, they can do. If they want to play with toys not specifically for their gender, they can do. I think I need to upgrade this car, to be honest, for speed. So I think you should reinforce your child for the respect and to let them know they can be what they want to be, and they don't have to fit to mainstream ideas. But it also needs to be thingy, like, especially, I think it's more important with girls because, actually no, boys as well, because you've got puberty, but like growing up, we have different bodies biologically. Girls go through stuff we don't go through. Boys go through stuff girls don't go through. So if you got a girl and you're not telling her she's a girl, she was born female, and you're denying that and you're saying no, she wants to be a boy, that's fair enough. If she wants to be a boy, let her dress in boy clothes. A lot of my friends were tomboys growing up, and I was pretty happy to wear whatever I was thought comfortable. I've always been the same. I wear what's comfortable. I wear makeup because sometimes when I want to go out, if I want to just put a bit of makeup on, I'll do it. I've always been comfortable like that. But you need to. Girls will imagine getting to. I'm not sure what age, but imagine getting through like to age like a girl starts maturing, her body starts maturing, she gets periods, blah blah blah. This stuff the female body goes through. I know the male body goes through puberty as well, but it's different. It's different type. We go through different things. Imagine getting to that, being at age, and you've never been told you're a girl, so it's always been you've never learned this, and you don't know what. And you're hanging around with all boys, and none of the boys are doing it. None of the boys are going through it. Imagine that you don't know why. You're growing breasts. You're growing at different shape to the boys, and you're going through different stuff, like personally and physically. So it would just be I can imagine it being very scary for a child growing up if they're not. So I think kids need to be told their gender and need to be taught their gender. They need to know what they are, but they need to also be taught and given the whole learning curve of that they can fuck. No, not that they can fuck. Sorry, that they can be what they want to be, but biologically you will have differences. I like I've learnt a lot at the moment from I'm watching I'm a Celebrity. If you're in Britain, I'm a Celebrity is a reality show, it's really awesome. Bunch of celebrities. I don't watch TV or reality shows, but I've always loved I'm a Celebrity. So a bunch of celebrities get put in a jungle in Australia, and it's on for about a month or 3 weeks or something, a couple of weeks. And yeah, it's a survival thing basically. And Caitlyn Jenner's on this year. And I had seen some videos of Caitlyn Jenner before. If you don't know Caitlyn Jenner is was originally Bruce Jenner, who was an American, was it decathlete or heptathlete? American Olympian anyway, won gold medals and was an amazing athlete. And then recently, sorry, I do apologise, I do say he, she, but I call everyone dudes and it gets confusing sometimes. That's probably offensive now, but I don't gender thing. But she, Caitlyn Jenner now is, she turned from Bruce Jenner to Caitlyn Jenner. I'm not sure if she's had the full operation and stuff like that. I believe she's definitely had surgery and stuff like that. She's definitely changed her physical body, but I'm not sure if she's full operation. Full post-op, whatever it's called, not too sure. But listening to her speaking, like I've heard stuff before and seen videos of her before, and I never really paid much attention because obviously she's all to do with the Kardashians and all that reality show stuff, which I hate, all reality TV like that. But yeah, watching her on this, she's so good. She's so like, you can tell she's had it tough, and she's chose to transition late, but she speaks so much sense as well, and she like I really learnt from her just in the couple of days like I've seen her on there. Like her children are well known, the Jenners, like Kendall is it, and I'm not sure, I don't know all their names, but they all call her dad still, and she knows that, and she says they do call her dad, but they call her she. They still call her she, but they call her dad because she, Caitlyn, realises that she was their dad for most of their lives. She's only changed recently, so she's not going to force them to call them their mum or anything like that. It's ridiculous. She knows that's ridiculous. And she knows, Caitlyn Jenner knows she was male. She doesn't deny her male. That's what my problem is. A lot of people, there's people that change and then they just deny their whole birth gender and stuff like that. That's what I think can be dangerous to a person's mindset. Especially younger people, because it can confuse people as well. But yeah, no, she's really cool. But yeah, hit me up in the comments if anyone's still watching this far into the video. I'm half an hour into the video, I'm going well. I'm not doing well in the race, but oh, wiped him out. But if you're still watching, let me know what your opinions are on genders, And no offensive comments, please. No insulting if you do. I don't get many comments, so there probably won't be any. I don't know. I'm probably talking to myself. But no offensive comments. No. Let me know your opinions on what I've spoke about, like the whole. What a mix of stuff, actually. Firstly, I started with my name, Erected Linford, my old gamer tag being banned. Then I talked a bit about terms of racism, words, more words being mislabeled and being misconstrued. I don't know what word I'm saying. I cannot win this race though. But then I went on to genders, so I've had a good old debate in this video. I'm not going to make it go longer, probably this last race now. I cannot win this race. But let me know if you want to see more of this game as well. It's really fun. If you want me to play this game and just concentrate on the game, I'll do that. I don't think I've got any more topics to speak about now, so I'll concentrate on this race, try and win it. Oh, I'm out. I think I need to upgrade my car. I don't think I've got a chance with this car. Don't seem to have the speed to catch him. Look, people are so far ahead already. They do wipe each other out on the turns and stuff, where so I've got a chance, but I don't think I'll win the race. They're actually really close together. The leader weren't even out of this circle. Yeah, so hit me up in the comments about any of them subjects, or on Twitter if you want to tweet me at LinfordSK as usual. Been on Twitter a lot more than recently, so I haven't been posting that much though. I usually just follow and like people and see what's going on in the worldwide. Oh, he's off the track. See, look, I'm 7th, but the first 5 are right in front of me, and the one's a little gap. So it's not too far. We're only on lap 2. And these will catch. We will have the more the field splits up, the more people are going to start smashing into each other on the turnarounds. Like when this guy comes out now, there's going to be cars not. Oh, I crashed him out. Nice. I first spin out. Oh god, that guy is so far behind. I'm on pace with the leaders, just not quite. I don't think I've quite got enough pace to really challenge that first place. I'm catching them on thing. I don't know how to turn properly. I really struggle on this turn. Oh god, that leaders? No, they were back markers. Dakop was 3rd, yeah, I got him 3rd. 2 leaders straight ahead there. That 4, so still 2 laps left. Actually, best race so far, I think, on this one. There goes the leader. And he's spinning out as well. 2nd place, just span out for no reason. So I'm in the lead, I've got the lead. Can I hold it? Probably not. Oh god, oh I wrecked him. Oh, I took that so nicely. That was the best I've taken that corner. Oh god, that wasn't good. Got a decent lead. Still cars coming around, need to be careful about. I got an assist there somewhere. Oh god, this guy don't want me to beat him. Missing no. Wasn't that a Pokemon or something? Missing number. Well, it's from a game or something. Was it a missing texture in something? Final lap. And I have the lead. It's actually top 6 are actually not too far behind, are they? I thought that was the finish line. It weren't. That is the finish line when I come back, innit? I think. I was about to premature celebrate there. There's a video of premature celebrations, which is one of the funniest videos I've ever watched. And so some people, you just think, you see the arrogance, and they're like, some people you feel really sorry for if they're just genuinely excited. But then some of them you just see the arrogance and you're so happy when they fail. Boom! I done it! Finally, so I unlocked this car as well, which is nice. And yeah, I won quite easy in the end. Didn't get the best lap. Look, the guy who finished in 10th. Only the top 11 finished. The guy who finished in 11th, the last finisher, had the fastest lap. I didn't get any of the awards either. I don't think I got the free spin outs. Right, but I'm done on this game. I'm done on the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm RaS-Metalinfy. Love to you all. If you watched all this way, then you're an amazing person, because you got more patience than me, because I barely was able to play all this way without getting bored. I'm speaking nonsense again. Yeah. Love to you all. I'm RaS-Metalinfy. Goodbye.